We're here in Stockholm for the UN Stockholm+50 International Environmental Meeting, and Stop Ecocide International is hosting a number of pre-summit events, and I'm in one of those rooms right now where we're going to be hosting something in a couple of hours' time. We've already had 3 successful events yesterday. We've got more going on today, and it's been a very exciting time already. There's a lot of interest around ecocide, and the buzz is very much there around this conference. A big article came out in the Swedish newspaper yesterday, interviewing the Minister of the Environment from Sweden, and she's also been on TV being interrogated around the position on ecocide. We also know that the theme has come up in a lot of the preparatory meetings for this conference, and we also know that the Youth Task Force, so that's a global youth group that has been working towards this conference for a long time, their policy document provides demands to the international leaders, and the first one is to criminalise ecocide. So this is a very live issue here. Yesterday we took part in an event that was broadcast to over 3 million people, and so this is all about getting the word out about a very practical solution for dealing with the worst harms to nature, in other words, ecocide, and putting that alongside the biggest international crimes, war crimes, genocide, crimes against humanity. We see Stockholm as the next step in the inevitable approach of this new ground rule, which will achieve a number of things. There's a growing frustration around the world with the environmental agreements that are in place, are all full of fine words, but which are providing very slow progress in the direction we know we need to go in. We believe that a criminal law framework is going to make a concrete difference to that in terms of creating an outer boundary beyond which it is not okay to go. And that will help to steer economic activity in the right direction. It will also protect the most vulnerable and vital ecosystems on the planet. And perhaps long-term, the most important thing is it will shift the way that we think about our relationship with nature. Right now, our legal system focuses primarily on people and on property, and doesn't acknowledge that, of course, we can't eat, drink, breathe without healthy ecosystems. And so to criminalise ecocide at the highest level gives that sense that to damage the living world around us is just as serious, just as important, and just as dangerous as it is to damage people, and ultimately it will affect all of us. The response we've received in Stockholm to our work to criminalise ecocide has been incredibly positive. What it brings is a concrete way in which the implementation of all the multilateral environmental agreements that exist already in the world and are being worked on, like Paris, like the Agenda 2030, the SDGs, like the Convention on Biological Diversity. You know, the question that everybody is having to themselves is, how are we going to reach these targets? How are we going to implement these policies? And the criminal law framework really offers a concrete possibility as to the how, and I think that is what is so appealing and engaging for people, because it feels very plausible and possible and concrete, which of course it is. So, you know, we see this week as really a step in on a road that is unfolding in any case, because this kind of legal guardrail is absolutely going to become imperative, and the sooner we can put it in place, the sooner we can move towards healthier ways of doing things.